Now, as French President Nicolas Sarkozy huddles with ministers over the budget, is France's AAA debt status under threat? Well, for more analysis, I'm joined by Gilles Moec, senior European economist at Deutsche Bank. Thanks so much for coming in to speak to us. So first of all, what is your overall assessment of the strength of French economy right now, particularly in light of what Moody's has been saying?
Well, the economy itself is pretty sound because France didn't get into the kind of debt binge that we saw in some other European countries. The private sector remained pretty, thrifty in the run-up to the recession of 2008-2009. So France is definitely not in the same situation as the peripherals. But the situation of public finances among those countries which remain fairly sound, Germany, Italy, and so on and so forth, the specific French situation from a public finances point of view is quite deteriorated. The deficit is pretty high, and we don't really see very clearly at this point what kind of measures will be taken to curb the deficit. And this is probably what explains the nervousness of the rating agencies.
Exactly. I mean, speculation now that France's AAA credit rating could be under threat. What do you think we're likely to see from Nicolas Sarkozy's government? Further austerity measures?
Actually, it's a bit complicated because they have set upon themselves quite a few conditions. They said no blanket tax hike, so that's something that they can't do. There's a lot of talk about a clampdown on tax exemptions, the niche fiscale, but that's about 10 billion euros, so 0.5% of GDP. It's not going to change the face of public finances in France. So it's all about spending. We know about central government spending because there is a crackdown, there is an effort on the payroll figures for the French public service, but we don't know much about social security, and there's still additional effort on local authorities. So lots on their plate, lots of things to do, and for the time being, no real concrete measures have been announced. So what I would expect from today is a kind of another installment of we need to make an effort and so on and so forth, but we probably won't have any major details before the parliamentary really starts, and that won't be before probably the second half of September.
Exactly, and I suppose September, as you say, is going to be a key month for France, isn't it, when the draft budget bill will be prepared? What can we expect from that?
Basically, they have to stick to their target, which is 6% of GDP for 2011 for the deficit, down from 8% in 2009. So I think the target will stay there. What is going to be very interesting is to see what is going to be the economic forecast supporting this target, because so far it has been very ambitious. 2.5% growth in 2011. I don't think we'll make it. So we need to see exactly how they play with this forecast. On top of this, there's the pension reform.
That's going to be a key test of the government's resolve, isn't it, to really cut back on spending, Gilles?
There's a lot of political energy to be spent in September on the ordinary deficit, on the pension reform. It's going to be a key month, a very complicated month.
Gilles Moec, appreciate your thoughts, your analysis. Thanks for coming in.